Welcome to Educated Bowlers, Marshall's only adult programming. I hear that Carl Eller, despite his failure to make the Chuff Flavors Wall of Fame, I know that was a crushing blow, is now in the Vikings Ring of Honor, which I didn't even know about the fucking Ring of Honor until this Sunday.
I think to be in the Vikings Ring of Honor, you have to be like mentally disabled and limp. No cut on the Vikings, but you know.
Carl.
Poor Carl, he's not limp, is he?
Okay, don't drive down to Marshall and kick her ass.
But if you want to, bring it on, baby. Because if you want to,
don't do it, but if you want to, go ahead. Lupan knows how to egg people on.
That's right, Carl. You got your number, baby.
We were just projecting, rightly so, apparently, that the Republicans would take the House and the Senate, and that fuckwad Coleman would win, and that's what happened. So, thoughts?
Well, I pretty much knew when I was casting my vote for Mondale. It's not the person I wanted to, because Wellstone had died, but I had a bad feeling that it wasn't going to work out.
Why, though? I mean, what's wrong with Minnesota that they can't?
I think it's just more than Minnesota. I think it's around the country. I think there's this attitude around the country that a lot of people are overly afraid of terrorism. They're overly afraid of losing their job. If you look at the environment is getting hammered. There's still development going on. The economy is still booming as far as the environment goes. It's getting just beat. And there is still plenty of economic...
All kinds of new inventions.
Yeah, there is economic... This country is not in a recession.
No.
But they want to fool you and trick you into thinking, you know, what's wrong with a 0.5% growth? 1% growth?
Right.
No, we got to have 3 and 4% growth.
Right.
You can't, you got to be greedy about it, man. You can't just go, okay, we're slowly growing, which is bad enough in terms of environmental degradation.
Right.
And overpopulation. No, it can't be 1%. It's got to be 3 and 4%, or it's a recession.
Yeah.
Bullshit, man.
Bush is definitely old
People
school.
have got to tune back their ideas of what is a viable economy. You can't keep this going.
I think Bush just fucking looked in a dictionary or something one day and came across the term nation building and said, hey, our empire, like, great idea, we should be more of a fucking empire, and even more than we are
I'd like
already.
to call out, I'd like to fight you.
Oh, right, yeah, let's hear it.
Man to man. I want to fight you.
I think,
I don't want to, I respect you as
You do?
president, but I still want to kick your ass.
I think Saddam already tried that. Bush.
I don't want to kill him. I mean, that's a problem. I mean, I
you just
don't
want to get a little
just want a man-to-man. I want to fight
Wrestle?
for he can have Saddam. I want domestic policy. We'll wrestle or fight fisticuffs for domestic policy. I win. You have to put more money in schools. And I'll tell you what, more money's going into schools, baby. I'll whip your little GW ass.
NCA.
Even if he's all coked up, you'll still beat
That's
him.
right. And I thought you were off of coke. That's okay if you're not. I mean, I understand you slide back and you found Jesus, and Jesus has got a great 8-ball. You know, it happens. You and the Lord snorting up a line. That's great. Freemason maybe. JW's got out his torch. Never know.
What were we going to say there, Dilly?
I'm just saying I want to see NCAA wrestling rules. Loop and the press.
Death match. Cage match.
Big Ten. No, I want to see Big Ten ref. I want to see collegiate rules. Pro wrestling. No WWF.
So there won't be any drama where like Dick Cheney runs in and hits Lupe over the head with the chair
I
right
want
in
to
the
see
middle.
real wrestling.
Or maybe Joe comes in and hits
that could
G-Dub
still
in the head with the
happen.
chair.
That could still happen. That could happen at an NCAA.
That'll be like the first match. It'll be
unlikely,
Joe
but-
versus Cheney, and then the title match.
Well, we could have like a tag team. We could have GW and Ashcroft tag team, then me and Tom, and while I'm pinning GW down to the carpet, of course I will, GW. And Ashcroft comes in, Tom will come off the top rope and just do like a elbow in the back of Ashcroft's head.
Bam!
Boom! Boom, baby. Boom.
There you
No,
go.
Ashcroft.
How about, yeah, if you win the thing, you get to toss out Ashcroft too while you're at it.
Yeah, we get to actually, if we win, then the whole deal is we get to, we get to toss out GW, but Ashcroft, we get to put him in prison as a criminal that he is.
So now they got a supernatural hero, Jesus, in their corner. Who do we get in our corner as a supernatural hero?
How about Ganesh?
Ganesh? I don't know Ganesh.
Yeah, I don't know either. Joe
No,
mentioned
Shiva.
Shiva. Okay.
Shiva. We got Shiva in our corner. Or, we could, the Bhagavata. Was that
I want a
Gita?
mean-ass bastard, though, man. Somebody's going to get
Satan.
some ass.
Maybe we should just go for like a comic book character, more aware of their powers,
Yeah, I want like
the Hulk or something.
Yeah, Hulk is cool with me.
Yeah, Hulk, you can lose it, turn all green, and
That'll
just
work.
rip them apart.
Jesus is just going to be like, guys, settle down, settle down. Hulk is going to be like, bam!
It's love and money. It's love and money. JC, they have your best interests in line. I want to speak to the Christians. I mean, I think the Christians who believe in JC should really look at, the policies that are coming out.
Yeah.
You don't listen to anybody. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to the other side. But just understand what is coming out that benefits the poor. I want JC on my side because JC was for the poor.
Yeah, just take a fucking speech by Bush and compare it to any
JC
quote from Jesus and see if it remotely lines
Jesus
up.
in this country are the wrong people to be co-opting Jesus. Man.
Right.
JC would be on the left side. He'd be the radical.
He would be down in the ghettos helping out the poor bastards in the street kitchens. As some, guy just helping out.
Yeah. Well, that's a problem. I mean,
But all these rich Republicans and rich Democrats too, these rich people around the country, they want to co-opt
I'll get that, Lupe.
for whatever is worth.
$5.75.
Especially in Minnesota, the majority of the people are working class people, yet they voted Republican. My advice to them, if you're watching the show, is take your head, find a nice solid corner, like a metal corner or cement, preferably like a pylon, and hug it and just go boom, boom, just slam your head against it and go, boy am I stupid, boy am I stupid.
all they'll have to do is sit back and watch what happens for the next 3 years to do that.
I mean, when you go hunting chickens, You know, it's pretty scary. I mean, takes you. You wear camouflage and you go in some farmer's barn with a shotgun. You start shooting their chickens. I mean, that's pretty scary.
Chickens in the ghetto is really scary.
Yeah, when the chickens are going, motherfucker, over here! Shoot me here!
Those are some tough chickens there.
Bark, bark, bark. I see you, piece of shit, you piece of shit.
Chickens like, get the hell out of here, I'm selling weed.
Yeah. I mean, there's not much more you could say about Tim. He's a good guy, I mean, overall.
Taken for what he's worth.
You take him for what he's worth.
I think he took Wellstone's death kind of hard, you know.
I would say Bicey was in the top 10% in the whole country for people who took Wellstone's death hard.
I'd say so, yeah.
Probably even the top 5%.
And, you know, that tattoo on his ass, Paul.
Yeah.
I mean, red letters. You know,
I think Bicey's the one that got that whole funeral thing going out of control. And
Right,
I hear bullshit reports now on Fox News and shit like that. Not only is that why Coleman won because of the funeral service, but it's why people went Republican all across the nation. I mean, are you fucking kidding me? Why not blame it on a fucking meteor shower? I mean, do people even know about that shit? I
think we passed through a zone of the galaxy right at that moment where everyone's magnetic field was slightly screwed up and they just pulled down on the lever they're on.
And I'm just newly converted to being a Republican.
Like 2 seconds ago?
Yeah. My
self-survival.
My brethren that voted Republican, my working class brethren, please grab that post like we asked Joe to before and just hold on to that post and just pound your fucking head as hard as you can and go, I am a stupid motherfucker. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
You really can't stress that enough.
Yeah, I can't.
Well, because you will get your $200 or $300 back in tax cuts, but you're going to be paying thousands more in illiterate citizens. Your kids are going to grow up being morons.
And we'll get them.
On and on. Prison costs will escalate. Court costs right on down the line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hopefully, you know, the TV will get better.
Well, as they say, you know, you can pay me now or you can pay me later. You know, save a few $100 here, pay me a couple thousand on the other side.
There you go, baby.
Here, let me film you now.
I got the letterbox format there. This is the DVD version of Educated Bowlers, you know. So, yeah, what else? What, you got a topic for me? Anything to riff on?
Well, what about movies you've seen lately? What about a review of
current state of the
I'm going to review the last edited half hour of A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, which I caught on Channel 9 the other night, and it's kind of a fucked up movie, but it caught my attention because it was like it was Freddy Krueger before he got too cool or whatever. Back then he was edgy and he was just about mayhem and killing. But one thing I did notice is that he like attacks this kind of weird like pool party or something. Which, first of all, I thought the rule was somebody had to be sleeping and then he appeared in their dreams. But apparently in A Nightmare 2, he can just fucking appear anywhere. And I don't know if he's like steps out of the dream. Anyway, he attacks a pool party. And
boom, baby.
He doesn't even really kill. He kills like one guy at the party. The rest of the time, he's like just throwing furniture around and shit. I'm like, is this, you know, I don't know. That doesn't seem very scary to knock over the fucking barbecue pit. You know, it's like, ooh, your party's ruined now, motherfucker.
Did he get burned? Did he get burned?
Well, he can't get burned. Well, he did at the end, but not at the pool party, you know. But he was just like, yeah, and he was like he was a wrestler. He was like, oh, bring it on, bring it on. And they're all like, no, we're not gonna bring it on. You've got fucking razor blades sticking out, you know, long knives sticking over there.
Help yourself.
So finally, he's just like, okay, fuck it, and he walks over to this gate and just like the gate implodes, it's on fire, and he walks out. It was like very strange, but it was arty. It was like before Freddy, got all fucking sold out.
Almost like it was made by Artaud.
Artaud's, yeah, the theater of cruelty with Freddy Krueger.